You might remember that recently we direct sowed some spinach seeds into this bed behind me, and despite the weather not being as good as we're hoping for, they've really come on, and they're at a point now where we can actually take us first spinach harvest. I'll show you how they've come along. So this is a spinach now. They were tiny little plants, quite recent, but you can see just how much they've grown. Due to all the rain we've been having more than anything, but we are getting a bit of sun. But that's multi-sown and there's loads and loads of spinach in there. But we did it in 2 beds as well. So you can see in this bed, we've got even more. I have noticed one particular thing though, and this is something I've not seen before since we've been here. I'm going to take that leaf off. Something has had a bit of a chew at this one. I'm hoping that's not slugs. So far, we haven't seen any. But we've definitely got a nice little harvest of spinach to come today. And we've also got more little gem lettuces that we could take as well. And just checking back over this bed, I can't see any damage. So maybe we're alright. But when you harvest your spinach leaves, don't let them get too pointy. You're better off taking them as baby leaves. Because once they start to go really pointy, they'll start and get bitter as well. And the more you cut, the more will grow. We've got loads and loads trying to come through beneath there. So as you can see, for a very short space of time, we've got a nice harvest of spinach to come today. And although I have seen that one damaged leaf, I don't think it's that much of a problem. So, touch wood, that's all we see. Because once it starts with slugs, they're very difficult to get rid of. Let's take an harvest. So I'm just going to cut the biggest leaves that I can see on this. That's going to encourage the rest to grow on. And we don't need a lot, we can just take what we need. We can always come back for more if we want to. I have to be careful when I'm doing this because we've got spring onions directly behind, so I'm just making sure I don't cut tops off them by mistake. But if we keep taking regular harvests, it gives everything that little bit of extra breathing space also. We've only done a couple of cuttings. We've got a nice little bunch of spinach already. Just a couple of minutes and we've got a lot of spinach there. I've cut this row back quite a bit because I can see there's loads and loads underneath that's trying to come through. So I'll leave this to grow on for about another week and then we'll be taking even more. And you can also freeze spinach if you want to. We have got a video on that somewhere on channel. So cut and come again, spinach. The more you harvest, the more you get. And we've also got something else that we need to put in a container, which is just getting to the right size now. And I think you might have seen this before, but I'll just update you. We've got a couple of packs of oak leaf lettuce as well. These are now getting to be a good size. These packs are really heavy because it's been constantly raining. But you can see this multi-sown lettuce is now good to go. So I don't want it to get too dense because usually you'd plant one of these little seedlings out of those bunches and it'll grow on to become quite a big lettuce. So we've done it multi-sown so we can take loads of leaves. So I need to find a container and get these moved on as soon as we can. And while at the same time we're still taking lots of harvests from these 2 planters. So we just need to keep that going and we'll never run out of salads all the way through the year. Also, check out these strawberry plants. They've all got flowers coming on them now. And this one is just starting to form a strawberry. And over here, the same thing. And this has already got a couple of strawberries growing on it. And these are those French beans. I've shown you them quite recently. But if you're looking closer, it looks like we're going to start and get some French beans very soon. They've really filled out. If you look just behind me, you can see that those alderman peas are virtually at the top of that obelisk. Unfortunately, so far, we've not seen any flowers. Everything seems to be so far behind this year. There's still very healthy looking plants, so I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with these. I'm pretty sure we'll get flowers soon as we get into summer, and then we can start harvesting pod peas on top. That rhubarb plant has once again put on loads and loads and more growth, and we've got a couple of nice sticks of rhubarb in there as well. So at some point this week we need to get this put in a bigger container, and then we'll get even more fresh rhubarb. This is one of his 10-litre containers, and we've put cauliflower plants in it. They were very small plants when we put those in, but you can see they've put on loads of growth now. So hopefully this year we'll get some cauliflowers, because we always seem to struggle with those. We've got about 4 of these containers on go, so surely one will come to something. And that's his carrot container. You can see that once again, due to all that rain, we've got lots and lots of seedlings appearing now. Those container tomato plants are also doing really well. These are not the dwarf variety, these are full-size vining tomatoes, but we're restricting that growth to see if we can still get some tomatoes out of a very small container. And we're on his way, because we've got lots and lots of flowers already. We just need to keep taking off those side shoots. This is another one, same variety, Moneymaker. And you can see we've got flowers on there as well. So very stocky little tomato plants in what is probably only a 10-litre container. If I get an handful of tomatoes from each plant, that's enough, because we've got loads and loads of dwarf cherry tomato plants on go as well. So not the best start to the year, but you can see that here everything is doing well. Things are a few weeks behind, but they'll soon catch up once we enter summer. And at the moment, that's all we can do, is wait. And just before I go, thank you so much to DJ Williams and Josie Bridges for making a donation to the channel. Massively appreciated. And as always, we'll get that put straight back into the channel. So thank you so much for your generosity. It's massively appreciated, as always. So just another quick video today. We're dodging in and out in between rainfall, which is why we didn't put a video on yesterday. It never stopped raining all day. But at least today we've come out and got a nice little harvest. And there's definitely lots more to come. If you want to see what else we're going to be doing as we approach summer, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and I'll see you soon. You take care.